So good morning, everyone. My name is Adam Muhammad Prosmena. I'm going to be explaining about the relationship between manufacturing complexity, strategy, and manufacturing performance. First is the research abstract. So Indonesia's manufacturing industry sector is expected to drive the nation's economic growth in achieving the targeted mean growth of 6% per year in the next 5 years. Yet the issue of the impact of manufacturing complexity and performance in Indonesia has not been adequately studied. Therefore, this study is targeted to examine the relationship between manufacturing complexity, manufacturing strategies, and manufacturing performance in Indonesia, specifically in the automotive industry. In studying the relationship between these variables, it is important to determine which is the dependent variable and which is the independent variable. In this case, the author defined the complexity as the independent variable, whereas the performance is classified as the dependent variable. Based on the variables and abstract, the author constructed several hypotheses to begin with. In the process of collecting data, a questionnaire was constructed comprising 4 sections, which is then targeted to 72 automotive component manufacturing companies in Greater Jakarta. The obtained data is processed with the method of partial least square and structural equation modeling. It then accepted the first hypothesis, which is the higher the value of manufacturing complexity, the higher also the value of strategies to be prioritized. The strategy mentioned is cost, quality, delivery, and flexibility. Out of those research held, what is the result of this research? In conclusion, the outcome of this research will exceed the automotive component companies in developing their manufacturing strategies and fulfill their target. The data obtained from 72 automotive component companies in Greater Jakarta, which then processed via PLS-SEM method, implies that the higher the value of manufacturing complexity, also the higher the value of the strategies to be prioritized, such as cost, delivery, flexibility, and quality factor. Although out of those 4 factors observed, only the quality strategy manages to produce a significant effect on the performance of automotive component industries in Indonesia. To improve the manufacturing performance, correct strategies in addressing the increase of manufacturing complexity need to be taken into consideration by managers of automotive component in Indonesia. Regarding the delivery strategy, it is advised for companies to implement the QRM and reduce the lead time. Whereas for flexibility, companies are recommended to apply TQM and GIT production practices. Whereas for cost strategy, companies are advised to reduce the production and distribution cost, and for quality strategy, which is the crucial factor, it is suggested that companies implemented the ISO 9001 quality management system to improve the product quality and reduce the defect rate. Based on the paper covered above, I personally learned that companies in the field of automotive needs to take manufacturing strategies to survive from the competition with other companies, and to also fulfill the company's designated target. It is also stated that the relationship between manufacturing complexity and performance is that when the value of strategy is rising, the higher also the manufacturing performance becomes. That's it from me. Thank you.